Hey guys, hey, this is Mama Twizzler, aka Hannah. I'm here to do a contribute video to a baby girl named Tessa who passed away. And I'm going to get into who she was, what she had, and when she died, and stuff like that. So this is going to be a contribute video because I don't think doing it on TikTok is long enough. I don't think 60 seconds is long enough for me to tell you how much this little girl meant to me through social media. So let's get started with the contribute video. You good?
Go.
Okay, hello. Like I said, I don't think 60 seconds is enough to really talk about someone very special, someone not just dear to my heart, but dear to many others, like I introduced to my boyfriend and everything, and how he knew about her a little less than I did. And I want to thank, real quick, I want to thank my boyfriend for videotaping this. Can you say hi in the background?
Hello.
If you hear noises down over there, that's because my cat's playing in his little tent. But I wanted to introduce this really quick before I talked about the actual baby. So this is the baby. Can you see it really good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is my little baby. Her original name was Allison, as you can see. She's got a full head of hair. And this is a reborn baby doll. Now, a reborn baby doll is a baby that is made to look like a real baby. And I've been thinking of how can I really contribute to a little baby girl named Tessa. I think her username on TikTok is @fighting4baby_Tessa. I want to say that's her username. And I'm trying to think to myself, like, how can I contribute, you know, where I'm not really having to do too much of, you know, spending a whole lot of money just for something to be gone. I want to be able to keep her memory living. So I thought and contribute to her family, I would name my little baby, I'm going to change her name from Allison to Tessa. So this little reborn baby doll that helps me with my depression, anxiety, and PTSD would be named after her. Okay, you can stop it. Okay, so as I said, this is little baby Tessa. I'm naming her after the baby that passed away. Now, the little baby girl, I found her by accident on TikTok, I want to say, on my For You page. She lived from August to November of this year. From August of last year to November of this year. She passed away 2 days ago. And it's mom, dad, and then her little sister, and then her. So it's the four of them. And I just remember watching some of her videos, either if she was in the hospital or at home. She was always a happy, giggly, fun-loving baby girl. And I know there were times when I would show my significant other videos and he would just smile because of how just much joy she had. And what happened is when I found her, she had brain cancer. And the brain cancer wasn't doing very well. Well, she beat it and was able to ring the bell at the hospital for cancer patients. Now, what makes her have the cancer is she's missing a genetic gene. Now, I don't know what the genetic gene is that she's missing, because wouldn't a genetic gene also be like a chromosome?
Yeah.
Because I just call it a chromosome. So whatever the mom and dad, when they conceived her, would have given her of a chromosome that would fight off cancers that I have, that like my significant other have, and so many have, she does not have. She's got this chromosome missing that gives her a certain cancer. And the cancer that she has is only treated by either chemotherapy or radiation. You know, only certain things that can make it where it's not going to look good for you in the long run, but it gives you a little longer on life than if you didn't do any of the treatments. Now, Tessa had the cutest crossed eyes ever. When I first saw her, she didn't have any hair, and by the time before her hair started falling out again, she had a little mohawk. So we did this thing on TikTok with her mother where for the first contribute, you know, to say that we love her and support her is you turn your hair into a mohawk and you paint it pink. Well, I've been watching her family for a very long time, for about 6 months. Her mother, about 4 days ago now, got married to her new husband. I think he's stepdad. I could be wrong, but they got married at the hospital she was at, right in front of her hospital bed. And I just remember being so happy that they had loving parents, and especially a great big sister, Riley. Riley's always been there for her sister through thick and thin, and it's just great and stuff like that. And I've just noticed so much wonder support. And then I was like, I'm gonna go check up on them because I haven't heard from them in like 2.5 days at the time. So I go and look, and Tessa's mom, her name's Rachel. I know too many Rachels in my life. But Rachel said that her daughter Tessa's breathing has become, would it be called abnormal?
Yes.
Abnormal, and it's not looking good, so they were going to try to get her on the medication that got approved, a new one, as soon as possible. Now, the issue is, yes, they live in Canada. Yes, they get free insurance, but the problem is, with the free insurance, it could take a lot longer than us here in America to get the medications. So they told her that she may only have days to live instead of months, like they gave her like a week ago. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check her page, see what's going on. And that's when I saw, about 7 hours after her mom posted a video, I saw that Tessa had passed away. Okay, in that one. So now, this part of the video, I'm going to talk about what I remember about Tessa. I'm going to talk about some of the great things that I remember just about her and her family. So first, I want to talk about her mother. I don't know, her mom's probably like in her 40s, I want to say, because the guy that she married looked to be at least in his 50s, I want to say. Well, I've noticed that her mom's been there for her in every step of the way. Her mom has shown us, you know, the tears, the reality of it. Like, she never put a front on. She never faked being okay. She never faked that everything was perfect. She showed us what it is to break down, what it is to, you know, kind of lose a little bit of strength for your kid, even though you're still being as strong as you can. Her mom showed us that, yes, I'm going through this fucking terrible thing. And questions, you know, maybe why me? Why my child? But still says, even though I'm having a heartbreak, I'm still going to be strong for me, my daughter, and our fellow supporters. And her mom, learning all the medical stuff wrong with her daughter and learning all the medical terms for the medication she's on, for all the treatment she gets, her mom really knows her stuff. So while we were supporting the mom and the daughter, her sister Riley, and the dad, I don't know the dad's name at all, she really was able to educate us to understand what was going on with her daughter. And I really feel for the mother on how it's tough to be strong in a situation. Now, I don't know what it's like to be tough in a situation she's going through, but I do understand just how hard life can be in general. And so I really give props for her mom for not just being strong for Tessa going through cancer, but for her also being strong for Riley, who may not understand what was going on because of how old she is. Okay, now we're going to get on to Riley. Now, Riley is the older sister of Tessa. I want to say Riley is no older than like 5. And with Riley being 5, I was always thinking to myself, and even my boyfriend would understand where I was coming from, is how is Riley handling this? How does Riley even comprehend exactly what's going on with her sister? Or at her age, does she just know sister's not okay? You know, because there are times when I was younger and I thought, well, my parents are not okay, I'm sad. But I didn't know what kind of not okay they were. And seeing that every time, you know, Riley got to see her sister come home, how excited she was, you know, she would jump for joy. She looked like a kid on Christmas every time her sister came home. And I just remember just how strong. Now, I want to say that when she got remarried, I think the biological father was still really close with what's going on. I noticed that one of Tessa's favorite things to do was always be in her daddy's lap. So her dad was always there comforting her, you know, being, you need someone to cuddle? You're always in the lap, you know, just like this. I'm always going to cuddle you. And that was, you know, his time to really spend time with her, you know, really cherish those memories, you know. And then I really haven't heard too much about the new man, but I'm pretty sure he's a very, very supportive guy. Stop it. Okay, so this is going to be the last bit of where I talk for a little while. I just want to let you know that after I'm done talking about Tessa, there's going to be some videos shown of her. I will show you a video where the mom talks about the breathing, and then some other cute little videos to kind of do a little bit further of a, you know, contribute to her. Again, this is my reborn baby doll that I'm naming Tessa. I'm going to keep Allison as the middle name because I still like the name Allison, but I'm naming her Tessa in honor of baby Tessa who passed away. Again, baby Tessa she was an amazing human being, and it's so heartbreaking that she had to pass away, but I know it was for the best because she's no longer in pain, just like what my boyfriend says to me, that she's no longer suffering in pain. Now, I remember there was this one video that I saw that I showed you, and you can let me know if you remember, where she was in her little bouncer, the one that, like, you know, they stick to the roof, and she was bouncing up and down, up and down.
Oh, yeah.
For how much she's going through, where she beat brain cancer, and now she had lung cancer at the time, and then a few weeks later, I think her arm started to swell, but before that, how does that little baby have that much energy to jump and bounce around when she's fighting all this cancer stuff? Like, how did she get... I'm in my 20s, and I work, and I'm thinking, can I have some of this baby's energy? Like, I would love it. And again, if you hear that little rattly pitter-patter, that's my cat behind me playing in his tent. He's right there. You can show him. See? He's right there. Okay. So, one thing that I do remember about her is, you know, she always smiled. She always giggled, you know, and there's so many people who love and support her. And even though she's not my child, I still am very grateful that her family had millions of TikTokers who love her. And if you go on the For You page, a lot of the times you'll see Tessa passed away. You'll see a couple other maybe random videos of other people who have passed away, and I do condone those. You know, and I give you, you know, my gratitude, and I give you, you know, my love and support on those as well. But Tessa, I want to say she was probably about a year old when she passed away. And so knowing, and even you can tell me how much you agreed on this, when we found out how long she was fighting, because I want to say they found cancer when she was 3 months. That's a lot for someone that young.
Yeah.
That's a lot for somebody, you know? And I've seen pictures and, you know, a video picture of before she had the cancer. And it was just like, why did this little precious little cute little human being have to go through something so traumatic, you know, and have to gain her angel wings? Because I look at her like, if God really exists, why did he put her through this? Why did he make her go through this? And sorry, my cat jumped on there. If you want to show him again.
He gave me and
my boyfriend a heart attack because I thought he was going to fall. But no, she shows me, and I know I still have to, you know, really cope with it. It's still a struggle, and even my boyfriend knows, even though I didn't personally know Tessa, it's still going to be grieving because I was one of her biggest supporters, you know, and stuff like that. And so if her family can be tough through hard situations like they went through, why can't I?
Yep.
Why can't you be as tough?
Yep.
He's looking at the lights.
Yeah.
Sorry, my cat distracted me for a split second. He's looking at the Christmas lights downstairs. Don't scare me like that, boy. Okay. Sorry about that. So, my main thing is, I don't think we should have just one day where we wear pink. One day where we put balloons up in the air. One day where we say how much we love Tessa, how much we love Rachel, how much we love the dad, how much we love Riley. I think this should be celebrated a lot longer because the family ain't going to get over it in one day.
No.
Why should we? So, I want to see a lot of videos of people just telling the family how much they love her, how much that, you know, Tessa really, really impacted us, even though we may have only known her through social media. But a lot of people don't realize in this age and generation that social media has a big impact in our generations. And you would agree, right, babe?
Absolutely.
Quit scaring me, cat. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I swear, I might die on this video. Okay, come back to you.
He's trying to hug.
Okay, come back. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm making this video, like I said, a lot longer than 60 seconds because 60 seconds doesn't give me enough to talk about how amazing Rachel, Riley, Tessa, and the father are to our community, and how when they started their journey, they may not have thought that they would impact this much. Look at him. I guess he wants to be in the video to say that he also loves Tessa. And I know if Tessa could meet him, they would love each other. But no, I just want to let you guys know that the next few videos that I'll be showing you guys. Okay, look at. He was trying to clean his leg. Okay, so the next few videos that I'm going to show you guys are some TikToks that I was able to share. I was able to save from their page to kind of contribute a little bit more. Maybe not just speak from my heart, but actually show you what she looked like. Because I could speak on and on about this baby. I could speak on and on about her mom. I could speak on and tell you how amazing this little girl was. But how could you truly understand if you don't see what she looks like? So these next few videos, I will be showing you guys what she looks like. And then at the end, I will be coming in doing my outro.
So Tessa had a bit of a rough night. Her breathing has changed, and they're going to start her on another drug called midazolam to help her breathing be more comfortable. The doctor told us yesterday, because of the change in breathing, she may only have days left. I can't believe I'm saying these words. I'm still praying for a miracle.
Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, you're not alone. Together we stand. I'll be by your side, you know I'll take your hand. When it gets cold and it feels like the end, there's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can't survive. I need you like water, like breath, like rain. I need you like mercy from heaven's gate. There's a free.
So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
I will love you as long as I live.
So this is another really good question. Yes, Tessa beat brain cancer. It's called ATRT, atypical teratoid rhabdoid tumor. She has it because she is missing a gene called SMARCB1. SMARCB1 stops cancer from growing, and unfortunately Tessa is missing it. The cancer in her axilla is the same kind of cancer as the ATRT. It's just called MRT, malignant rhabdoid tumor. It wasn't something they missed, it just developed because of her genetic mutation. This malignant rhabdoid tumor is so hard to treat, and it's so aggressive, and that is what spread to her lungs. So she has metastatic cancer from the axilla, which is very similar to the ATRT that was in her brain.
So yes, that is baby Tessa, the one that passed away, I want to say Saturday or Sunday, and gained her angel wings. And I know that, bless you, cat, that if any other baby has passed away in the last, anywhere from Saturday till now, I know that Tessa and those babies are meeting each other in heaven right now, and they're getting to know each other, and they're talking about the wonderful things that they learned on this earth from however much they could comprehend. And I appreciate from the bottom of my heart for all the support you give this mother, all the support you give the little sister and the father and the family. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of me doing my condolence to them. And again, this is my reborn. I'm naming Tessa after baby Tessa in honor of her. Until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!